Hello everybody, Gaming Boy here, and this is your tropical update for July 23rd, currently recording at 12:50 p.m. EST, and I'm gonna do an update on Tropical Depression 0L and Tropical Storm Gonzalo. And Hurricane Douglas is currently a major hurricane in the eastern Pacific and is forecasted to probably make a landfall in Hawaii, and that's probably maybe very rare for that to happen, so yeah. So as we're taking a look on Tropical Depression 0L, you can see that there is a lot of convection out here, and it's becoming better organized, as you can see with a bunch of thunderstorms nearing the center. And you can see that there is some little rotation with the storms, if you can hardly tell, but there is some. And this is basically a tropical storm already. I'm saying that because I'm going to show you something later that proves it. And here, there's a bunch of convection base showing up. It's starting to get healthy looking and organized. Taking a look at the forecast cone for Tropical Depression 08. You can see that it will remain as a tropical depression this evening and will become a tropical storm by tomorrow morning. And it will make landfall near Corpus Christi. If this is where it is, then I'm right. But it will continue into Texas midway before it will weaken to tropical depression on the border between Texas and Mexico, and will dissipate in the basically middle part of Mexico, right there. It has 0% chance of making it through all the way over here. 0% chance there's mountains along here, which will completely destroy circulation, so no chance of getting into the Pacific at all. And we're taking a look at the model track guidance, storm setting right here, and it already starts off, some models already start off pretty wide, like right here, but most models are saying it's probably going to go in this general direction right here. And yeah, it's probably make landfall near Corpus Christi, as I said before. And yeah, all models say dissipation in the middle, where the mountains basically sit right here. And yeah, it's just gonna weaken tropical depression. It's not strong at all, but I think, yeah, I forgot to tell you guys, it's gonna make landfall as a 50 miles per hour storm, but I believe that's gonna make landfall as a 60 miles per hour storm around that winds, basically. And this is the basically the thing that proves why it's a tropical storm already. You can see that the low-level resistance aircraft has picked up tropical storm force winds about 30 minutes from now. You see, it looks like I think like a 45 miles per hour storm basically. As you can see, probably 40 mark sits right here, so it's probably a 45 miles per hour storm. But this is not, so I'm taking this as a miles per hour. So 45 miles per hour storm right now. And yeah, that's what I'm saying. The forecast code might change to a 60 miles per hour landfall, I believe. And yeah, taking a look at Tropical Storm Gonzalo, you can see here it is, right here, a big mess, barely any convection around the center. The center's right here, but there's barely convection along this northern part of it. More convection is trying to form around the center, but it's failing to do so since a certain air layer and this dry air ahead of it is getting entrained into the center, stopping convection from blowing up, and it's just exposing the center basically. And its forecast is still strengthened, but the structure is falling apart and organization as well is. So we'll see if convection will blow up again later tonight or this evening. If it does, then that could potentially mean more development expected in the next 24 hours. And as we're taking a look at the Tropical Storm Gonzalo's forecast cone, you can see that it still remains as a tropical storm this evening and will turn to a hurricane by tomorrow morning. And it will keep hurricane strength till after the Lesser Antilles. There's a hurricane watch is set up for the Windward Islands, and I will. There probably most likely will be tropical storm watches put up here on those islands up there near Barbados, basically sitting right here. Barbados, I think that's what Barbados is on right there. And I think they're gonna have tropical storm watches put up over there about like probably later tonight or this evening. Or not, I'm not sure yet, later tonight this evening. Because since the system is very small, you can see the tropical storm force wind is basically the size of this X right here. Very small. And that's what I'm thinking tropical storm watches are gonna be put up right here. And maybe down here as well. Or do they do that? Do they put tropical warnings or watches up here? I don't know idea. So yeah, take a look at the model tracks. You can see very well in agreement for basically the first day, basically before they really start spreading at the very end. And so over here is just a question mark of where it might go north of here and might survive, or it's gonna just go down here, probably enter into Central America, possibly. But most of them do say it could go right here, basically where the basically still higher shear gonna take place along this whole area. That's why it's gonna dissipate out here. So yeah, it still has a possibility to make it through all that. We'll see about that. And taking a look at sea surface temperature, a little brief update on this. Still a ton of warm waters across the whole basin. And Caribbean is still 30 degrees Celsius waters up here where its anticipating system is going to enter. Gulf of Mexico still very warm. Gulf Stream warmer than normal. And this is going to stay like this probably for the whole season. And that can be it's already trouble because we're already probably going to have the earliest H-name storm, basically 90% chance, 95% chance of that happening, 100%. Geez, because there's already tropical storm force winds, so it's probably be named by the next probably a special advisory. It's going to be named. So basically 100% chance of Hanna forming, so yeah. Take a look at the ocean heat content. Also, another quick little brief update on this. Still above average ocean heat content for the Caribbean. Basically, the whole entire part is basically above average, basically. And here is, I think Gonzalo is sitting right here, and it's decent ocean heat content around basically 60 and 80 right there. And it's going to enter into more favorable ocean heat content, but there's the dry air that's going to be setting up along here, going that way. There's wind shear going to be around here, so it's basically have two hostile factors to it, so it's probably not going to make it through the Caribbean at all. And about that system I'm talking about, my last video, put down in the comments, I think. That was like 2 videos ago. And I'm going to talk about it right now. So here's Tropical Storm Gonzalo right there. Not 1012 millibars. Icon just shows you already weak for some reason, even though it's a tropical storm. So let me let this thing load here. So this is the system I'm talking about. Currently the system is sitting on the coast of Africa out there. And so here's our system right here. Looks like just a little invest by this point. And it turns to like a tropical depression. 1008 millibars, getting a bit stronger. As we enter here, about this time it should be a tropical storm, but Icon does not really pick up winds very well. So 999 millibars by hour, 156. So it should be moderate to strong tropical storm by now. As you see at the last few frames, 987 millibar, Cat 2, weak Cat 2 or strong Cat 1 by this point. And yeah, this might actually be a problem since it's basically 3 times bigger than Gonzalo or even 4 times bigger than Gonzalo. So if this was basically almost the track it would take, then they'll probably put like hurricane watches along this whole entire area basically. And tropical storm watches like right here. So yeah, this might be a big storm just coming up here. And this is not the only model that's showing it. Also, the European model, the HCMWF model, also shows a lot of vorticity on this thing. And as you look on the 150 millibar wind, there is red showing up, probably pockets of hurricane force winds right there. And this is basically, those two models are saying it's going to go up north of the Lesser Antilles, like the northern part of Lesser Antilles, and it'll go through Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, and skip the coast of Cuba, basically. It'll probably go out to sea, or it can either go through the Gulf and maybe make landfall in Florida. So it could either go out here or over here, because there's a high pressure out here, out of the map, basically, out right here. And this could steer it just a bit up here, or it's probably gonna be weak, and it's just gonna go over here and probably make landfall on Bahamas or Florida. And it's probably gonna go up here somewhere where Dorian already made landfall there, and they're still recovering till this day. Very sad how much damage that thing done to them. And so yeah, I think that'll be it for today's video. And I'm still gonna monitor this system. It's already a tropical storm for me, for my opinion. It's already a tropical storm. And yeah, if you like the video, drop a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to me. And yeah, I think I'm doing better with these videos, and you can comment down below if I'm doing great as well. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.